Hey guys, welcome to Planning with Crystal. So today's video is all about my YouTube setup. The reason why I'm filming this video for you today is I have actually changed where I'm filming my YouTube videos, simply because I was filming them all over the house, just kind of wherever fit best. And if you've watched my recent videos, a lot of them were filmed just in the living room, sitting on the sofa, but that kind of meant that no one else could come in because I was filming and you know, so it wasn't ideal. So what I've done is I've kind of got a purpose-built area now in the house where I can film my videos. I say purpose-built, it's not purpose-built, I wish it was purpose-built. Essentially we have a spare room, so I've done a lot more kind of tidying and organising in there in order to make a corner of it my office, so I can use it for working from home because that's my day job. I do have a full-time day job, and obviously YouTube is just a hobby. So it's also a filming area for YouTube now. So this is where you're going to see, this is the background you should see in most of my videos, depending on what they are, but the vast majority I'm thinking I'm going to film here. So I need your help in how you think I should kind of set everything up. I'm trying to go for something nice for you to look at in the background, but I'm kind of not sure what you want to see. I kind of think I will probably change it up depending on what the video is. So if it's a beauty video or a brand review or something like that, I'll probably have things from that brand or range or whatever in the background, whatever kind of fits it. Or if it's an unboxing, I might have like one of the boxes behind me. So do you know what I mean? I might kind of tailor it that way. I'm also kind of thinking about either having a sign made with the channel name on, or getting some like giant letters, or I don't know, what do we think? What should I have? I was also thinking of like a sort of one of those boards that you can get with the letters on. I don't know what do you want to see in the background? What do we think? I mean, at the minute, I've just got like an A4 folder, which is got work stuff in, but I can move that. These three are my papier, diaries, wellness journal, etc. And they're all very pretty, but I've just got them stacked there. And then I've got my water bottle on because I've been doing a bit of editing. And I'll show you as part of my setup which editing software I use, what computer I use, the lighting I use, the camera I use, etc. So stick around if you want to see that. But then up here I've just got one of my Fortnum & Mason baskets because it's good for storage and I think it's pretty to look at. I've also got a little candle here. This is one from Anthropology just because I think it's pretty. Although I do have a whole range of kind of candles and stuff I could put up there. And then this is just a little sign that says stay a while, that came from Erin Condren. I just like it. And you should stay a while and watch my videos. And then I've just got a little notebook thing. It was one of my presents off my mum at Christmas actually. It's just got my initial on it. It's just a cute little notebook and pen. I think that's from Anthropology as well, possibly. But yeah, so by day this will be my office space, and by night it will be filming YouTube and editing and things for YouTube. I'm also planning on putting up a video all about my plans for 2021. I have big plans. I'm going to set myself some goals on where I want to see the channel by 2022. So I'd love it if you'd watch that and let me know your thoughts, and obviously your support is greatly appreciated. I'm making videos because people are watching videos, and in the video where I go into a bit more about my kind of plans for this channel, I'll tell you a bit more about the history of the channel and my experience of doing YouTube. I've been doing it now for just over 5 years, so it just becomes natural really, and I do enjoy doing it. It can be hard work at times. There's a lot of time and effort goes into editing and filming and all the rest of it, but yeah, I obviously enjoy it or I wouldn't do it, so it's great. Yeah, I like making videos and stuff for YouTube, obviously. So yeah, I would really just appreciate any kind of thoughts you've got on what I should do with the background. Like I said, whether you think I should just tailor it per video or have some like things in the background. What do you want to look at? Let me know, let me know. Let me show you a bit more of my setup. So I'm on the camera right now. I'm just gonna get my phone and I'll film and put a cutaway in here so you can see what this looks like from another perspective. Okay, so here is my ring light. The ring light's pretty basic. It was like £30 off Amazon. It's not especially well made. You just kind of twist different bits here to adjust the sort of height, and then it's got this bit here that can be kind of moved around and bent and sort of tips over into the side and stuff. And it also came with like a little insert that you could put your phone on as well. So it was fine for £30. It's doing me, you know, it's done a great job of being a light. Although I would say I'm thinking of investing in a better lighting system. If you've got any thoughts on what lighting system might be better, maybe a different style or maybe just a better quality one, then I'm gonna definitely look into that. The camera that I use is the Canon G7X Mark II. Simply bought this because a lot of vloggers advised using this camera. A lot of people used it and said it was good, and I just kind of went with it because it seemed to be what everybody used and what was working for people. And I agree, I like it for the most part. There's times it doesn't focus and it can be a bit of a pain, but most of the time I enjoy using this camera. And it's obviously got this little screen here that you can flip up. So most of the time I'm just looking at myself in this little screen when I'm filming, rather than having a separate monitor set up. I probably should figure out how to do that. I also have a Manfrotto stand here. So this is my kind of tripod that I use. It's very good for the sort of filming I do. I think if I was filming outside, I'd have to get something a bit more heavy duty because it wouldn't stand up too much, if you know what I mean. So here is my computer. So I'm using a MacBook Pro. I got this in early 2020, so it's fairly recent edition. I just really like Macs. All my computers are Macs. All my devices in the house are Apple. It's just a system that I enjoy using. I also went ahead and invested in Final Cut Pro, which is what I use for my editing. Previously I used to use iMovie, but I actually find Final Cut Pro a lot better now. I'm kind of used to it. It gives me a lot more options. I'm actually editing a video that will be going up probably tomorrow, and it's a get ready with me. So you can see, obviously it's a background and everything I've just shown you, but yeah, this is where I kind of do my editing and things. When I first started YouTube, and like I said, I'll probably go into a bit more detail in the video all about my hopes and dreams for the channel, but I started off with a metal arm that I'll dig out and show you in the other video that cost me £8 on Amazon. It literally clipped to a table and had an attachment on to put my phone on. I just used to use my phone to film. I didn't edit because I didn't know how to edit. Not that saying that I'm much better at it now, but obviously you learn as you go. And I just literally do it in one shot and post it. So if you go right back to the start of my channel, I haven't deleted any of them. I've kept them all, even videos I don't like, because I think it shows, hopefully, an improvement and things. So the art of the videos are still there, but you'll see they are dark. I didn't have any lighting. I used to do most of my filming in the conservatory at the old house we lived at because that was the most bright room. So on a bright sunny day, you'd get so much natural light coming in. So it was just perfect for filming. The downside, it really limited when I could film because without proper lighting, it was either a really dark video or I had to wait until a kind of sunny day to film. So it wasn't really ideal long term. But if you are thinking of starting a YouTube channel, why not just get a really cheap attachment off Amazon or wherever, clip it to a table, film yourself and off you go. It's not a bad thing because it allows you to kind of practice and see whether it's something you're going to keep doing before you go out and, you know, shell out money for your equipment. I mean, I've not spent mega money on my equipment. The most money I've spent is on my laptop, but I would use a laptop anyway. You normally have laptop aside from YouTube, but I have spent a bit more on it to make sure it's got the storage and the things I needed on it and the power and stuff to do all the editing and things I needed to do. I also paid for Final Cut Pro for editing, so that was another expense. Obviously paid for the camera itself, which I think was around £500 or thereabouts when I bought it. The light was around about £30, so pretty inexpensive. I think the tripod was £60–70, something like that. So this is all over a period of time. Like I said, I've been doing it 5 years, but it has cost to get all these different bits of equipment. But it's worthwhile because I know I'm going to keep filming and keep making videos. If you're just starting out, it's not a bad idea to just either get something inexpensive to hold your camera, or even just kind of prop your camera up. I mean, cameras are obviously even better now on your phone than they were 5 years ago when I started. So you've probably got everything you need if you do want to start a YouTube channel yourself. The way I film's changed quite a lot over the years as well, because at the start of the channel for the first few years, you only ever saw my hands. It was all unboxings and planner videos from an overhead perspective. So it was very different from what I'm doing now, and I suppose I've just diversified in the sort of videos I'm making according to what I want to make and what other people want to watch. So I mean, my channel is a little bit random, I know that. I make lots of different types of videos, from planners to beauty to coffee to trying clothes on to makeup to beauty reviews to unboxings. There's all kinds of different ones, so the channel is a little bit random. But obviously it has grown over time and it's something I really enjoy doing, so I will most certainly be continuing making videos and things. But yeah, I would love it if you'd give this video a thumbs up. It lets me know if this is something that's useful. Hopefully it was interesting having a bit of a look at my new setup and the equipment and things I'm using, especially if you are considering starting your own channel. Hopefully that will help. And like I said, if you want to learn more about the history of the channel and my plans for the future, make sure you're subscribed, because I will be posting a video in the next few days where I will go into a lot more detail about the history and, like I said, my hopes and things for the future. So I hope you've enjoyed watching this video. Thank you so much for watching. Bye guys.